What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Happy Monday. It's your boy Jumpman Jones. You're not live inside episode 125 of the Kick It Shit podcast. I am joined here with a few real good gentlemen to my right, man. It's the funny young Picasso, your motherfucking super. What we call him? Is it Big Cat Rescue today?
Big Cat Rescue,
Big
Daryl
Cat.
Baskins.
It's Big Cat. Big
James
Cat.
the Jellyfish, man. I knew you had this thing for Carol, man, but it's coming to fruition now. I see it.
Man, fuck Carol. She did that shit.
Carol was cutting up on Dancing with the Stars, bro.
Well, can she dance?
Yeah.
She got a little rhythm to her. She might not throw that thing back.
Hell no.
And to my left, man,
Cats
it's my
and
boy,
kittens.
it's my partner, it's my dog, it's Mr. Jukebox Johnny, a.k.a. Crown Daddy, a.k.a. El Himador Poppy, the Avion Don.
Daddy, are you on the radio?
What's going on,
Yeah,
man?
what it is, you know, it's the one and only, y'all. Your aunt's favorite sex symbol. You already know what it is.
Your aunt's favorite sex
Niggas
symbol.
been working on that all weekend. Niggas just laugh.
I can't even be mad at that.
Niggas just laugh at me.
How old is your aunt, man?
Shit, aunt should be around in their late 50s, 60s
How
right
old your
now.
aunt to be?
Oh no, man. She old.
Okay.
She just had a birthday too. It just
I ain't
passed.
got many aunts, but they married and old.
I got a few aunts. My mom got 5 sisters, so I got a few aunts.
Your mother pretty young though.
Yeah, she the youngest. Second youngest.
I think my uncle's wife is young, so she would probably be the youngest of out of all my aunts. But the rest of my aunts old, like
Yeah.
nigga, they was smoking weed out of joints. Old.
My aunt old.
Yeah. You know, I don't really see. I mean, everybody's an aunt at some point. I mean, we got girls that's our age as aunts.
I see where you're going. What's up, man? How y'all doing, man? What's going on, man? Talk to me, man. Another Monday, man. Y'all made it. Y'all here, man. What's going on, man?
I'm living life,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, trying to keep my energy positive, trying to keep negative people out of my life, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good
You feel
thing.
me? That's all I ask for, because
That's a
right
good
now
thing.
life is stressful.
Did you get answers to your dreams?
Nah, man, people was hitting me up talking about this shit, trying to figure out what's going on in my life. I appreciate y'all checking out, but
Aw.
I mean, I don't know.
That's what.
I can't explain it.
Oh, man, I
It could
told you.
be I be on the CBD at night. It could be that.
Nah.
But you know,
Stop
Would you
running.
Take some CBD when you go
Stop
to bed?
running from
yeah,
your
I got
troubles
the CBD drops.
and
Oh,
tackle
okay.
them head on.
But now usually I'm drinking tequila when I have the dreams.
Mm.
So it could be the agave.
stop running from the trouble and tackle it head on.
I don't know what the trouble is.
Find you a chick with the crystals and the rocks and shit.
It is a girl that got crystals
That
and rocks
burn
and
some
shit.
stays and shit, and tell her about the
Yeah.
dream, and tell her to pull her tarot cards out and let
But
the universe.
I ain't trying to
speak
get
you.
involved with nobody right now. So if I have to get involved with her,
Nah, she should just look.
just
out
do
for
it for as a
cookout.
friendly thing.
Yeah,
but
like
that's
yo,
the
I need.
all right,
you.
quick
I
5
need your
minutes right here.
spiritual real
That's
quick.
the thing. I can't never be friends with no girl because they always want something else in life.
These whores.
I'm like, yo, don't take advantage of my emotional state right now.
exactly.
That shit hurt my fucking feelings.
Ooh.
It really do. I'm like, yo, I'm
trifling, James.
I'm coming
it's
for
hard out here
I'm
for
coming
us.
at you with a request to try to fix my life, and the whole time, in the back of your mind, you like,
Think about dick.
yes, it's like I want to. Yes, pretty much. It should hurt my feelings, man. That's why I don't like these bitches, man.
Whoa, women,
Women,
young ladies.
Look at James.
So
James like,
can
I
we
found me
move
a good one. Found me a good
Can we
one.
move on?
James, I
Y'all
want to
niggas
hear
over here
more from
whining.
you that you did than you went to work this week.
I mean, what you mean? Went to work this week, you know, held it down. Put in those
First
put in
thing out
those
his mouth.
hours. You know,
Yeah.
Get
He don't
this
want to tell
money.
us about the trap.
what's the trap?
The trap. The days he's not at work.
Oh yeah.
He don't want to tell us.
What? Nah, man. I ain't messing with you.
Well, he
Seen
was
any good
hanging
thing
there.
on cable television lately, James?
I know.
Oh nah, I've been watching some good shows though.
Yeah.
I watched this movie called Palm Springs. No,
Did I hear about that?
nah, it was Palm Springs. This is with Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
Oh
Man.
yeah, you told us you was watching that.
Yo, that's a movie. It's actually pretty good.
You
I
told
was
us.
like,
you had
oh,
watched
shit.
that before, didn't you?
Nah. This
Some
is
was Pete
I
Davidson.
just watched.
You watched the joint with Pete Davidson. I think
Yeah, that was with Pete
That
Davidson.
was that King
Yeah.
of Staten Island?
Yeah,
King
but
Staten
that wasn't
Island.
even all that. But this right here, I think it's called Palm Springs. I'm pretty sure it's called Palm Springs. But
I'm about to Google it.
that shit is dope.
What they
It's
doing?
like this dude, he got caught in this cave, and like every day he wake up, it's the same day, no matter what.
Oh, for real? That's like
he
Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, it's the same day, no matter what. And like he was like doing shit like throughout the day. I guess whenever you have the same day over and over again, you just get familiar with it. So like he's just doing a bunch of shit, smacking people. You know what I'm saying?
You know you're gonna do it again tomorrow.
I
Go
fuck with the
ham.
same day over and over again. If I
And
can
me
get the same
too.
day over
And
again.
then
Unless
like,
it's a shitty day.
and
Yes.
then like one of the days he decides to have sex with one of the girls that's there at the party that he's at, and like she like goes into the cave with him on some shit, and then she gets stuck in the loop with him.
Oh,
And so
shit.
then they
Interesting.
stuck in the loop, and then you
me
find
Google
out that
this.
he put somebody else in the loop. It's just crazy. It's crazy, but y'all should check it out. It's called Palm Springs.
I like that, man. Top of the show, you get the suggestions.
Oh yeah.
Where else can you get content suggestions like this?
That's a good one. Let me see.
Well,
Palm
you
Springs.
don't have to. You don't have to
Oh yeah,
look
it came
for
out in
what you watching.
2020. Shit just came out, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm
It's
saying.
on
Got that-
Hulu.
Got that fire stick. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you know.
Oh man,
Nah, that shit was pretty interesting. I thought the concept was interesting, and it is pretty
Not bad, man.
it's
Got a
good show.
94 on Rotten Tomatoes,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what's up. Yeah,
It's pretty
definitely
good.
check it out. I gotta
I'm
still check out Woke.
Oh, my
I
girl
still
in there,
gotta
Kristen
check out Woke.
Maloti. Oh,
All right.
and Camila Mendez. Whole bunch of white chicks y'all don't give a fuck about. Go ahead.
All right. Shout out everybody who listened to the show last week. Thank you very much. Shout out to all the first time, last time listeners. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody rocking with us week in and week out. I don't know how you found this podcast, but you can also find this podcast on Spotify. You can find it on Apple Podcasts. You can find it on YouTube. Subscribe there. Stitcher, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, and Google Play. You talk to us, we'll talk back. All right, so leave a comment. If you're on Apple Podcasts, be sure to go ahead and leave that review, man. We appreciate
Yeah,
that.
just
Thank
leave
you.
a smiley face or something. God damn,
that
man.
shit
Help
drives-
your boys out. We ain't asking y'all for no fucking money.
Oh nah, it's
That shit-
too much to like something. It is just
That
too
shit
much.
drives us up in the Apple charts, which means a lot, man.
Like it, please.
Other than that, man, we're going to dive into these headline stories from the week real quick, man. COVID, I just did want to stop. I had stopped doing the COVID updates. I'm not going to go into detail like I did with the deaths and everything, but I do want to let people know because I kind of felt like I got to this point where I wasn't keeping up with COVID. So to me, COVID wasn't still a thing because we've got so used to living with COVID. And we're seeing all these things become. Sports is back on TV. Some
Florida
football's
opening up tomorrow. They want 100% capacity.
at the stadium.
Nah, some stuff, but like bars and nightclubs is 100% now tomorrow, starting tomorrow.
And so things like that are starting to convince me, without keeping up with shit, that it's over, and it's not over. And I just want our listeners to know it's not over. So we got 32 million cases worldwide, 7 million cases in America. 200,000 right here in the home, North Carolina, and 29,000 here in Charlotte. Those are round figures, just rounded up from a lower number. So that's just to let you know that COVID is still active. It's still alive and well. You should still be washing your hands, limiting your contact with people as much as you can. Wear your mask. Hey, if the club is 100% capacity and that's how you rock, do your thing, live your life. But watch out for your loved ones, man. Stay away from old people, man. People susceptible to die from catching the virus. Hell, stay away from kids, baby. Hell, stay away from your friends. Your friends don't want to be sick because they ain't go to the club.
So if you go to a club that has everybody in it, stay away from everybody.
Yeah, stay away from everybody for 14 days after you do that reckless bullshit.
Good philosophy.
Yeah, just quarantine yourself, man. Be responsible if you're gonna be reckless. The major news this week, man, we just gonna go ahead and dive right into it so we can get it out the way, man. Because like I said, we like to entertain on this podcast. We like to inform, entertain, and make you happy. But this week, man, there's a lot of sad faces at the outcome of the Breonna Taylor case. I'm gonna speak a little bit. When I speak, I don't speak for the two men on my panel. So don't hold nobody on this panel accountable for anything I say, but I will lay out the facts for people because there's a lot of misinformation in this case. I came on here a few weeks ago and talked about this case and said I would like to see her get justice, but with all the evidence stacking up against her, I don't think they're going to give her justice. And that's kind of what happened this week.
Yeah. Sad, man.
But those who don't know what happened that night, it is a false accusation that Breonna Taylor was asleep on her bed. That's not a true story. She was not asleep. She was awake. She wasn't laying in bed. She was out of bed. And the reason why is because if you listen to the boyfriend on tape, recorded tape, he tells you that they acknowledged that they heard noise at the door. They didn't hear anybody announcing anything, but they heard people beating on the door. So they both woke up and they both yelled, "Yo, who is it? Yo, at the door." Yeah, both of them. Sensing that there was some danger, the boyfriend, being the guy he was, the good guy he was, wanted to protect his girl in their household. So, of course, they got out of bed. He got his gun. And he proceeded to ask, "Yo, who is it?" Or they proceeded to ask, according to his testimony, "Who is it?" From there, the officers kicked in the door. He fired one shot as a warning shot, but that shot ended up hitting an officer. After the shot hit the officers returned fire. I've heard 20 rounds. I've heard 32 rounds. We don't have any hard evidence in this case, so we don't know how many rounds was fired. But after he released a shot at the officer and shot him in the leg, doing what he needed to do, protecting his household, because he don't know who the fuck at the door. Shit, it's somebody trying to break in here, you getting shot. Unfortunately, it just happened to be police officers on the other side of the door, which he didn't know. So he shot one officer in the leg. Officer goes down. They return fire. They were serving what they presumed to be, from the officer side, a warrant. A warrant on a drug house. From the officer side. From the officer side, this is a trap house. So if y'all know anything about drugs, y'all know anything about how that goes, they was ready to shoot. They didn't know who was on the other side of the door, just like the people in the house didn't know who was on the other side of that door. Now, they had been investigating this house for months because, like we told you a couple weeks ago on this podcast, Jamarcus, her ex-boyfriend, was a drug dealer. Now, there's no hardcore evidence coming out about Jamarcus's relationship with her, but their relationship had already ended, but he was receiving suspicious packages to her house. The last one he picked up was in January, and they hadn't really been in contact as far as the packages since. The police was doing their investigation work, and they had no reason to be there or even search their house because their investigation ended in January with the last package carrying dope going to her house in January. Supposedly.
Can I just add in something there? Once you under investigation and they say they end the investigation, they don't mean they stop watching you.
No.
You're still being watched.
And
I just wanted to add that in.
And this is my conspiracy real quick. I think Brianna knew that, and that's why she cut ties with him when she cut ties with them, because it says from January until the time of that raid, they hadn't had any contact. Now, were they friends? They said passively. I don't know what that means, but that's what they say.
Anytime the police get called to your house, anytime, you go on a list of high call volume. Well, it's not high call volume. It just depends on what they coming to your house for. But you go on a list. So every time anything happens in that neighborhood, they can correlate it to see if it goes with what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, at your residence. So that's why people need to chill. That's why they say don't call the cops and blase and handle your own business, because that stuff is recorded. I just want to throw that in there. They don't stop watching you once you're under investigation. So, booyah.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
So that's how they pretty much ended up at their house that night. They went when this whole thing went sideways. They said they had a no-knock warrant. Then they said they didn't have a no-knock warrant.
I've never heard of a no-knock warrant.
Apparently, they changed the law, the Brianna law, so now they now have to knock. But
I ain't never heard of wanton endangerment or whatever the fuck this shit
which
called.
I will explain in 1 minute.
What's it called?
Wanton endangerment or something.
Wanton? Ain't
like,
wontons the little things?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on with the law?
It's like wanton, but I can't explain
Man
it.
said wontons.
I can't explain it. Where am I at? Yo.
Some wontons, they're delicious. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I love y'all. So here we are. Police changing their story. They trying to cover their tracks. They fucked up. There's a murder here. Now, with there being a murder here, I think the state assumed the responsibility and they issued the family $12 million. We spoke about that last week. They got their $12 million.
Must be nice.
The people.
Was it taxed?
Yes. The people.
That's some bullshit.
The celebrities, us here on this podcast, were pushing for a murder verdict, a murder trial. That's what we want. That's
Yeah.
what the people are asking for, a murder trial. That's what they're trying to achieve here is a murder trial. And so after a private investigation and all the facts presented to the what's it called? The grand jury.
Mm-hmm.
The grand jury decided that they would indict Officer Hankinson on 3 counts of wanton endangerment, and that's 5 years per count.
Wanton endangerment.
Now, I see a lot of news sources saying the reason why he's getting wanton endangerment and getting 3 counts is for the 3 other people that he endangered. For those who don't know who that is, I'm going to tell you what that is. Section 508-0606 in the Louisville, Kentucky law book.
Oh, you going deep.
Wanton endangerment. Because I think it's a lot of misinformation here. And I just want to get information to people. I went down a rabbit hole.
Go ahead.
Wanton endangerment in the first degree. A person is guilty of wanton endangerment in the first degree when under circumstances manifesting extreme indifference to the value of human life. He wantonly engaged in conduct which creates a substantial danger or death of serious physical injury to another person. Wanton endangerment is the first degree, is a Class D felony. That was effective, listen people, January 1st, 1975.
Damn.
I know you guys feel wrong.
My mama was 14.
I know you guys feel wrong when you hear laws like that come down, but that is your first problem. 1975. What somebody
Who
told
was
me
the
that,
president? Nixon?
Did they have
Probably.
wontons in 1975? Look that up.
I'm pretty sure they had.
Probably, man.
Niggas-
Wontons probably
niggas
came
was
out in the
eating Chinese
50s.
food when they made this law. Like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I dropped the
I
wonton.
was like, hey, let's call it that.
So
The
after,
wonton.
so after all of this ensued, man, you got riots, you got protests, you got people are mad, people are angry, people want something. There's been black people being killed left and right, and they want justice, man.
Yeah, man.
But I believe that before people speak about this case and get their hearts all riled up, I believe you should know, like, this is the law. This is the system that we have
Fuck
to.
them crackers.
Of course. No. Hey, I'm
Pretty
not
much.
saying I'm with it. This
Pretty
is the
much.
law, and this is the system we have to operate in. And if this is a system we got to operate in, a system that's not built for us, fuck defunding the police. Fuck all that other bullshit. Y'all need to abolish this Constitution. Y'all need to abolish these rule books. And you need to get some people in there and write a rule book that's inclusive of all people. Because if the rule book was inclusive of all people and that young lady was white, we know damn well there would be a murder case here.
Definitely.
Or some type of murder charge, one-time murder. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm on board with what you said, abolishing the Constitution, and you know what I'm saying, just getting to a better way. But you know what kind of pushback is gonna come off of that?
A lot, man. Fucking Blue Lives Matter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are ready to march in the name of hate. They ready to march in the name of hate, and it's just getting ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I want people to understand, like, no matter how safe you think you are, you're not safe. You know what I'm saying? You're not whatsoever, because anything can happen. We all stay in a pot, and that pot could boil over at any day. At any day. And ain't no
true.
telling who's going to be on the outside of that pot.
But how's
So-
the change gonna happen if niggas don't wild out though?
I
Honestly.
mean,
And I was going
that's kind of what I'm getting to.
yeah.
that's a great
That's
question.
kind of what I'm getting to.
But how do you wild out and make it effective? We've been protesting since March, April, somewhere in there, right? Been like April.
Yeah.
It's been nonstop protesting in random cities. I know they're asking to defund the police, but now what does that look like? How do we really make that a reality? Because people been taken to the streets all summer.
My
Yeah.
thing is, everybody getting this defund the police thing all wrong. These motherfuckers got all the money they need. We just don't need to give them no more. That's the only thing. That's the only thing right there. Like, they still gonna have money. They still
I think
got
people
money.
think defund the police mean. I think a lot of people looking at it just like people look at Black Lives Matter. I think they looking at it too literally. Like defund the police is like basically like we giving them way too much money. Let's take some of that money from them
Exactly.
and put it towards something that we think can be helpful, or at least just try something different. We've been talking about black people getting killed by the police since
The
forever,
beginning
bruh.
of time.
What white people are hearing when they say defund the police, they're hearing
No more police. Yeah, no
more
more police.
money, no more police.
Yeah,
No, that's not what we're saying.
Yeah, that's
no,
not what it
that's
means
not
at all.
what we saying. We saying stop giving these niggas
think-
money and funding them so they could just run out here and kill us.
Meghan McCain asked Kamala Harris about defunding the police, and Kamala had a good response. She was like, "What do you think it means?" And she didn't really say nothing. She's like, "Well, I think it means getting rid of the police forces." And she's like, "That's not what it means."
I mean, stop.
Yeah, it's like,
funding
let's
it.
just take some of that money that we're putting some police for. I think New York got like a $5 billion police force budget. Like,
And that's
take some of that
crazy.
money, put it into the community. These guys will still get paid the same thing. They'll still have the same amount of guns, still have the same amount of
benefits,
force.
Same pension.
Yeah, but let's just put the money somewhere else where we think it might be beneficial towards certain communities.
My thing is, some of this money goes to riot gear. Some
Yeah.
of this money goes to all of these
Scopes.
all of these
Why y'all need a
things
scope?
to take people out, and it's crazy. Why are we giving y'all money for y'all to do riot gear and shit? That
Why
don't
are
make
you
no
attacking
sense.
protesters that have no weapons?
Yeah.
Boom.
They,
Period.
that
Point
should
blank.
be a hand. Like the protesting within itself is fucked up. You shouldn't have to use any type of anything but your fist, because they don't have weapons.
You
So
shouldn't even have to use that.
and they're not even being violent. You can't take a little yelling in your face.
Bro, that
Like-
just lets you know the situation of this country, man. Authority is everything, and they want you to respect it at all costs, even the cost of your life. And that ain't gonna fly. That's not gonna fly, man.
No.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, not at all.
I'm sorry, because at the end of the day, it take too long to get to the judges to hear the story. You know what I'm saying? It take too long because
If you make it to the judge.
yes, exactly, because that could be your life right then and there.
It definitely.
That
'Cause
could be your life.
I don't know many black people that have survived a police shooting. Shout out Jacob Blake for surviving. But I mean,
He did not need to survive.
yeah, like he was kind of the one we didn't want to survive. If anything, Trayvon Martin, I believe,
We
should have
needed
been the
Breonna
one.
Taylor here telling
Yeah,
this story.
Breonna Taylor definitely. George Floyd, we caught it on camera 8 minutes straight. We saw what happened with that. We really didn't need. I mean, you know, God bless his soul, but he didn't need to survive because we seen what happened. But I mean, the way I look at this thing is, somebody died, innocent a woman died. Nothing happened as far as someone getting charged for the murder.
of her.
Yeah. And that's what I think a lot of people are just pissed off about, because it's like, I mean, if I accidentally run over somebody with my car, I still got to go to jail, accident
Yep.
or not.
Accident or not, you going to jail
That's
for
true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's a great
intentional.
analogy.
No, that's
That's a
not
great analogy.
It's a vehicle manslaughter or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
something
yeah.
like that.
And I feel like the $12 million with them saying we're sorry because we did kill
Yeah.
somebody.
Now, and there is an exception
Because-
with doctors. If a doctor kills you doing like a
They-
surgery or something, it's just malpractice. I don't think they go to jail or if they lose their license.
And I think the police and the government of Kentucky is treating this the same way because it's bigger than the officer here. It is
Yeah.
a warrant signed by several people that went through several hands, and there are several people responsible for her murder. It's not just the officer who fired the shot. It's the judge who signed the papers. It's the court system that put those officers outside her building. It's everybody who invested this case. Every one of y'all has something to do with killing her. If me, you, and him go and kill somebody, yeah, I'm gonna get the murder charge. But y'all niggas is getting charges too if we get caught.
Yeah.
Because y'all
Yeah.
accomplices.
Yeah,
And so I
accomplice.
feel like that
Yeah.
$12 million is covering the ass of them fucking up and going in the wrong house or the right house and covering their ass for a murder. We'll give you $12 million. Leave us alone. Oh, and by the way, we're getting sued by your neighbors. Let's throw this man in. Let's get this man on one-time endangerment, and therefore we get them off our books too, so they don't sue us.
Yeah.
So now you take the charge for the one-time endangerment, not for Brianna,
Them fucking one.
but for the neighbors.
Goddamn one time.
man, but
But
it's
my bad, I
crazy.
didn't mean to cut you off. Go
No,
ahead.
you sure? I mean, that's really all I had to say. Was just like it just don't seem fair that a woman who had nothing to do, no crime committed, she dies and then nothing happened. No one takes fault for it. I mean, maybe the $12 million are saying, "Hey, this is our fault," but technically we didn't do anything wrong. But it's still fucked up, because if it would have been anybody else, or like you said, if it would have been a
With a
white
white
girl that
woman.
got shot, it'd be a whole nother story.
A whole nother story, and that's for
It
real.
wouldn't even
right
be
there.
protesting, because that shit would have been
It'd have been handled right
Yeah.
away. Right
that's
away.
for real
I am
right there.
calling your manager.
Yeah, and then it's always people. Another thing that pisses people off is always someone that's got something negative to say about the victim. Like it's always, oh, she shouldn't have dated a drug dealer. Or
There's
she
a
shouldn't have
Jason
been.
Whitlocks.
Yeah.
Yes.
That the narrative should be the motherfucker that broke into the house or went to the house should know how to read. Because I'm pretty sure the right address was on the fucking warrant.
Well, I think
They
that
don't
was-
issue a warrant and just put wrong addresses on them.
I think
shits.
they was going to her house because the ex-boyfriend was sending drugs there, right?
That's the way it's framed, the way it's written. That house was under investigation, so it wasn't even the wrong address. They're just trying to say it's the wrong address to cover their ass. They went there for that person to cover their ass. They went there because they believed that she was in cahoots with this person who she really was not in cahoots with. Not at that time.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, nah. And like I said, we don't have hardcore facts because they won't release any of the evidence to the public. So we got all different news sources bringing this story together, trying to piece something together of the truth.
I know her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend got to feel like a dick.
He in jail.
Yeah, he got to feel like a straight dick.
And like I told y'all a couple weeks ago on this podcast, they this is how you know they covering their ass. They offered Jamarcus time off his sentence
Go Jamarcus.
to say
Go Jamarcus.
that
Go
he
Jamarcus.
and Breonna Taylor were still in cahoots, and he wouldn't do it. So shout out to him for holding it down.
Oh, that's the real nigga of the week.
yeah,
right
that's
there.
yeah, right there.
There
Yeah.
you go.
So shout out to him for holding that down because I think I read on here on the episodes. I had to go back a couple weeks ago listen to the episode. That nigga got caught with hella drugs.
Now I gotta
Go Jamarcus.
shout out to Jamarcus for real, cause
I think his name was Jamarcus. Let me look it back up, man. I think
nowadays it would be a ain't shit ass nigga that'd be like, nah, we in cahoots just to get that time off
sentence
that
knocked
sentence.
out.
Me.
But he a real ass. See, don't be like Johnny. But nah, shit like that don't exist. So I'm proud that it does exist
And I
in this situation because that's kind of fucked up.
do want to get his name right. Y'all keep
Go
talking.
Jamarcus.
I know they hate him for that shit.
Proudly. Come on, Jamarcus. You don't want freedom?
They hate him for that shit.
That's probably how they talk to you. You don't want freedom, Jamarcus?
Oh man, they
In their
probably-
Denzel voice.
I swear.
Now, no matter what he did,
Jamarcus Glover.
now no matter what he did, an act of valor like that deserves
Look at my
A-
nigga
a pardon.
James. Valor.
a pardon.
My nigga James
That is an
been
act of
reading.
valor.
That is an act of
The nigga
valor.
James been reading.
That's a street act of valor, bro. Real
James
talk.
been
But that shit
reading.
don't get respected because it didn't happen in the war. So you can't get a Purple Heart for that shit or
Nah,
something.
Nigga
right.
James
You know what I'm
been
saying? That's
reading,
some unsung.
bruh.
That's some unsung shit right there,
That's
man.
real nigga shit, man.
Real talk.
My nigga
That nigga
James.
That's an act of valor, bro.
Been
Real talk.
reading.
Oh, you know, I mean, what the fuck, man?
That nigga's like valor ain't a big word, nigga.
I guess.
You did it?
Right about now,
gonna slide
NWA
up out of
court is
there
in
in
full
politics.
effect. Judge Dre residing.
My shit.
Real
In the
quick,
case
just
of
to close it out.
NWA versus
Y'all know
the
who we
police
stand.
department, prosecuting attorneys are MC Ren, Ice Cube, and Easy motherfucking E.
Order. Ice Cube, take the motherfucking stand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help your black ass. You goddamn
right. Your black
Won't you
ass.
tell everybody what the fuck you gotta say?
All right, man. We're gonna kick it to Jukebox Chinese politics. Oh shit.
Yo, I appreciate y'all niggas tuning in. You feel me? Nah, another week for the politics, man. We got the first presidential debate coming up this week, coming up on September 29th. This is the first of 3 presidential debates between Trump and Biden. There is a vice presidential debate on October 7th between Kamala Harris and Mike Pence. This one will be Tuesday, September 29th, Case Western University in Cleveland. Time starts is 9 o'clock. Coverage starts at 8 o'clock. I think you can watch it on Fox. This is going to be hosted by Fox. They're going to be talking about the pandemic. Each candidate is going to have up to 15 minutes to discuss everything about the pandemic. I'm also going to touch on racial equality, the Supreme Court, the economy, and the integrity of the election this year.
Are they gonna get coronavirus tested or just virtual?
So no, they're gonna be there. Yeah, they're gonna get tested beforehand, and then the moderator's gonna get tested, and it's gonna be a few people in the audience in Cleveland. So the debate will be 90 minutes long, divided into 6 15-minute segments. Trump and Biden records, and then the crazy thing is Trump ain't even preparing, ain't practicing for this shit.
Cause you know what it is.
Trump, like Biden, been doing mock debates with people, his friends, like bringing them in and shit. Trump ain't did one mock debate. Trump said he's just gonna go in there and go off his record.
Bruh.
Damn.
I'm trying to
Trump?
tell you.
Gun
This about to
slinging.
be one of those things. Like we used to go to the school hot yard and nigga be like, yo man, your mama so fat her belt size the equator.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's the warrior? Your mama so fat she sat on the quarter and the booger came out of George Washington's nose.
Oh man, your mama so fat she got up in the movie and walked past the screen, and by the time she got out the theater, the movie was over. Yo, how you ain't got your mama so fat jokes?
I know, right?
beneath
You
you?
the funniest nigga in the world.
I mean, I got.
Oh, they
your mama
beneath
so
you.
I remember
fat
the,
jokes, but you know, I'd rather save them.
Your
for
mama
another
glasses
time.
so thick when she look on a map she could see people waving.
That was
Boy,
my
you
shit.
stupid.
That was my shit. Your mama's so stupid. I told her chili was outside. She grabbed a bowl. It was chili outside. I fucked that one up. Nigga, we ain't comedians. All right, Johnny.
Yeah, man. The funny nigga don't do the funny nigga shit when you ask him to.
He say he's saving your mama jokes.
Oh, I got you.
That
I'll
nigga ain't
save
got no
mine.
your mamas in your bag. In the
I
bag.
was trying to think of something. I ain't had.
Yeah, I figured.
Tuesday, man. Check out the presidential debates. This is actually tomorrow if you listen to the podcast
your
on the day it
mama.
come out.
Nah, never mind.
Your mama's so stupid she thought a quarterback was a refund.
Yo, that was my favorite.
Quarterback was a refund.
Oh, man. All right, so Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away last week, and before her body was even in the ground, Donald Trump and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell
And his supporters.
were talking about replacing her, which, I mean, that's what the president's supposed to do. They're supposed to nominate the next Supreme Court Justice, but it's just like really quick. A lot of people, they surveyed Americans, and 53% said that they would like Donald Trump to wait until after the election to hire a new Supreme Court justice. 43% said he should go ahead and fill the role now.
We already know he is.
Yeah, he definitely is. But it's funny because the same thing happened when Obama was in office, and the same people that said that Trump shouldn't fill the Supreme Court justice role said that Obama should wait and should do it before the election. So it's just funny, depending on who the president is.
Yeah.
Who they approve and
You
disapprove.
said the
to.
same, but how the fuck they figure out?
Because
Well, they
at
based
that
it-
time it was probably the Democrats.
Yeah. So pretty much it's the, like, if you look at it, that 53% is actually Trump's disapproval rating right now.
Yeah.
So it's people that just don't like Trump. Politics is politics. Niggas don't care about the issues at hand.
No.
And now the lady that he is nominating, her name, let me see if I can get it right, is Amy Barrett. Amy Barrett, she worked under Justice Scalia, who actually passed away in 2016. She was one of his assistants. The funny thing about Amy Barrera is that she's part of this little cult organization.
Is they really considering this lady?
Yeah, they really consider her. It's
Oh,
called the
shit.
People of Praise. And it's real funny. Like, the People of Praise, they think like that the man runs the household. Everything that he says goes. It's real. They compare it to the Handmaid's Tale. I don't know if you've ever seen Handmaid's Tale on Hulu.
Ugh.
It's very similar to that, how they live their lives.
She about to set women back 100 years.
Definitely. And with a whole bunch of stuff coming up, right after the election, the Supreme Court has a ruling on the healthcare issue about the Obamacare. And if we get another...
Why do they hate that shit so much?
I don't understand that either, but I think it's because, big insurance companies make a lot of money. And if you got government controlling insurance, that's a lot of people that's losing money.
Yeah, that is right. They told us about that at work. You're right.
Yeah, so I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that shit. What they did was they grouped certain medicines. So what they did was, since the government is controlling the cost of medicines in certain Medicare plans, if it costs $500 to make a medicine, that includes the people who make it, the hours spent making it, the actual cost of the medicine, everything that goes into it. If it costs $500 to make it, the government says we're only going to reimburse 100. And so what companies do is they don't take Medicare contracts because they don't want to not get paid for what they owe. And so on certain Medicare plans or government plans, since certain companies won't take those contracts, it makes it harder for people to get those medicines. So why they want to abolish it, I don't understand, because at the same time, the insurance companies, since they can't get reimbursed, they don't cover shit. And when they don't cover shit, medical companies don't pick that shit up. They like, well, we not touching that medicine. So if you need that medicine and you can't pay for that medicine, we not offering it. So you have to really go down the wormhole to figure out, okay, how am I gonna get what I need? And so it's really like a fight. It's like, okay, if we get rid of Obamacare, government's not involved, insurance companies, it'll change back to what it was. We'll cover it at 100%.
So you're gonna hold the cure on somebody medicine, or the medicine for somebody's illness could be the cure for it, just because motherfuckers is bickering over who
That
got
shit
the
wild,
most
right?
money. You know what I'm saying?
Because medicine is a business and it shouldn't be.
That shit is
Definitely
sad.
shouldn't be.
Because medicine is a business, shouldn't be. I understand it has a business, but I do side with you. It's just a business and it shouldn't be. It makes business sense. If it costs me $500 to make and you're gonna give me $20 for it, I'm sorry, brother. I'm good. I'm
Way
good.
of the world.
I'm good. And you can't afford it, you on your own. And it's fucked up, but medicine is a business.
It is, or you gotta go into debt for it.
Yeah, either or.
And they gonna fuck up your credit and call you every other day saying, "Hey, you want to pay for
Y'all
this?"
not getting this money, nigga.
Speaking of calling, man, I've been getting a lot of calls from Iraq. I don't know anybody in Iraq.
You better check.
What
I've
the
been getting a
fuck
lot
is
of
going
calls
on?
about who you voting for. I'm like, I ain't voting for no motherfucking body. Get on my fucking
They
line.
ask you who you voting for?
Yeah.
Well, that's private as fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
You know who I'm
If you don't know who you
voting
vote for at this point, fuck it. I hate when people say I'm undecided still. Like, why?
I'm undecided.
Oh, those niggas is voting for Trump. They just not telling you.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm undecided.
They just not telling you, man. My bad. Is that?
Nah, you straight. I be undecided too, but I'm just not undecided about who I'm voting for.
Johnny voting for Trump.
Straight
We all
up,
know
nigga.
that. We all
I
know
want them
that.
tax breaks, baby.
You all know that. I want them to. All right, man. What you got?
That's it, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
I'm trying to get some shit together. Hopefully, I can get it ready for next week. But before the election, I want to break down local elections for all our Charlotte listeners.
do that shit, man. Inform the
Yeah.
people. Inform the people. Thanks,
Gotta be
man, for
dope.
those politics, man.
Because I don't know.
About to help that nigga.
I'm just gonna find all the black folk and tell y'all why we should vote for them.
All right, man. Last night, man, we've been following the mystery of who shot Meg, and as y'all know, last we heard, Tory shot Meg from Meg. Tory Lanez took to the internet last night to say 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. I'm telling y'all niggas who shot Meg. I'm gonna tell y'all my side of the story. And niggas stayed up late waiting for Tory to just get on live. And you know what that nigga did? You guessed it. He dropped the motherfucking album.
Y'all go to Spotify and find out why.
Basically.
Wow.
And so I didn't want to stream the album. I didn't want to stream anything.
I heard it was fire.
I heard it was fire too.
They
I
said
heard
the
it was
album
fire.
fire.
That shit straight.
You heard it?
I do a
Y'all niggas ain't gonna tell me what to fucking do.
Hey, it's a few people on my timeline I know feel the same way, and they're women. That's what pissed me off.
That's
I
what's
was
up.
like, well, if women gonna listen to this shit, why am I not listening to this shit? I heard a girl tell me one time, I ain't get shot by Tory. I said, whoa.
That's what's up.
But when next time y'all motherfuckers is crying in the street for change, just know that women like that is why. Just know that's why y'all don't get change, because you don't stand together on shit. But anyway, yeah, man. So
We
I'm
can
like,
say that about a lot of things.
I'm not, I'm not boycotting this. I'm boycotting this shit.
You should, boy.
You gonna treat my nigga Tory like R. Kelly?
Well, the thing is, I have to do a podcast, so the 2 tracks that I had to listen to, I wouldn't listen to, so I could figure out what happened.
Yeah.
So, because I woke up this morning and I got on Instagram. I wanted to check our Instagram, and that's the first thing that popped up. And so I'm hearing this nigga diss Kehlani, J.R. Smith, and I'm like, hold up.
Even
this-
JoJo.
This is J.R.
Even JoJo.
He
Come
just
on.
JoJo.
JoJo don't deserve that.
Bruh, do you not realize, like, anytime a celebrity is beefing with somebody and they drop a song They let you know who else they beefing with. They have a whole list of
I
motherfuckers.
forgot about you, J.R. Smith.
Where the fuck J.R. Smith come from?
Steve
He's never
Harvey,
did
you can
anything.
get it
to
too.
Regina.
He said Steve Harvey.
Regina
Nah.
from the Steve Harvey show. You can get it too.
Yeah, man, and shit. When
Braxton. I heard about your fucking ass.
niggas was going in. So I listened to the tracks, man, and it sounds to me like, for one, they were dating according to him.
Mm-hmm. Taking PJs together, meeting each other, hanging out.
I don't know what was wrong. I do shout him out. How you 5'2" and you pull 5'10"? Yeah, I give it to him.
Niggas
Brother,
said
Oh, short niggas is
They
in,
connected
man.
on their mother's
Before,
dying. That's what he say.
oh,
He pulled a sympathy card on her.
Big
Hey, you know
women
my mother died
love
too.
short
Yeah.
dudes, man. Big voluptuous women,
I thought they like skinny dudes, not short.
skinny,
I
short.
like me some big pussy too, nigga.
Hey, we
Whoa.
in there. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Hey, we
stand-
in there.
we stand tall,
Go
Shout out to all
swimming
the-
in
shout
and
that
it's
to
lake.
y'all-
time for the call.
Shout out
You
to
know what
y'all
I'm
skinny
saying?
niggas.
Yeah, we in there.
Shout out to all my short and stocky niggas.
But then apparently he was saying she won't talk. She won't tell the true story. It's so many stories flying
The true
around.
story is, from what I can tell, trying to put the pieces together because nobody wants to be transparent in this situation.
I thought Meg was pretty transparent.
it
If
took
I
her
got shot
forever,
in the
so
foot, I
now
ain't
people
gonna
are
lie about
discrediting
nothing.
her because why it take her so long?
Okay.
But I don't know what the story is. I don't want to believe Meg. It seems like she's telling the truth. But
The
from
truth
what I
is
can
you
piece
shot me, nigga.
yeah. I mean, that is the truth. I mean, she got two
Nigga,
bullet
she was the
wounds.
one shot. What
And
the
then
fuck?
Yeah. I mean, that's the truth. But this nigga is still sticking to the story. She invited him to Kylie's pool party. Him and Kylie was flirting a little bit. She was a little tipsy. She got mad at them flirting, and that's what started the back and forth between them. But he never admits to shooting her. So something happened where she got shot, and he didn't explain that part.
Because I shot you, but okay, I got a theory somebody gave me before the show. I got my own theory. I shot you. I'm guilty of shooting you. But I can see, because I haven't been active on my social media, I can see that the sentiment is still who shot you, even though you said I shot you. So why not tell my side of the story since I still have an opportunity to? Never ever speak on the actual night, but hint to everything surrounding the actual
I
night.
can't stand it.
To make it seem as if though I might have not
motherfuckers
shot
are
you. I
full
didn't
of
say I didn't shoot you. I didn't say I did shoot you. I just said it's a lot of shit going on,
She
and the
got
real
shot,
stories need
bottom
to
line.
come out.
This is
Like
the
that-
worst game of musical chairs I've
Yeah,
ever
it's like,
played in my life.
You gotta believe Meg at this point because Meg is saying, "Yeah, Tori shot me."
Bitch, how you gonna
and
be
believe black
indirect
women.
and you got shot, bitch? How the fuck is, what the fuck is going on? How?
Maybe she did whoop his ass.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying.
James is
Yo, if this
Put
nigga right,
hands
we ain't
on
never-
this
we ain't
dog
gonna
with
stop
that
hit the
story.
end of it.
Hey, she put them hands on that nigga because I'm trying to tell you, Meg a big woman. She look like she
that
don't
is the
see
first
some
thing
fights.
she get addressed. Ain't nobody beat him up.
Yeah, she whooped
You
that
beat his
ass.
nigga.
Probably.
She was digging in his shit.
Uh-huh.
That nigga said,
knocking
"Hold
that
up,
nigga
bitch."
hairline back more.
That bitch didn't know I was holding. You ain't gonna shoot me like that now.
Man, I know that nigga didn't know what to do when he was in that coochie.
Hell no.
Fuck Tory Lanez.
Quickest 5 minutes of our life.
Exactly. Don't let me get nothing. So
That's why she tripped,
Don't
because
let
you
me get
last
to some of
5
that
minutes.
smooth shea
If you
butter.
put the D down on her, the girls, they
That's
act like they
probably
don't see
why
the
he
shit.
shot her.
Yeah.
Hold up, nigga. And then what you talking about? You gonna beat her like what? Nigga, you ain't doing shit. I can go
Uh-huh.
home and give me the best 5 minutes of my life. Nigga, stop.
That nigga do be drugged up though. He might have been killing it.
All right, you right. I give you that.
Man, she was killing his ass with them
Right.
fists. That's what it was.
Put them
She
hands
done
on.
took off that shoe.
boxing the hell out that nigga. Hey,
know,
she know
girls
she wear
take
like a
off that
size
shoe.
11 too.
Whap, whap. Oh,
Right.
she wear a size 11.
She got to. She like 5'10".
Ass foot.
Listen, I still stand with Meg. I'm not streaming his shit.
Yeah.
I can't give it to him.
Fuck it, man.
I have a little girl. I can't side with that. I'm going to wait for more information to come out. For right now, The person who got shot said they got shot by you.
Y'all niggas made me counsel R. Kelly.
Not to bring your daughter in this, but what if you catch her listening to Tory Lanez? What you gonna say? Cut that shit off. I don't support him.
That would be tough.
Ain't no
Run
Tory
that
Lanez
track
in this
back up.
house.
That track was pretty hard, but cut it off.
I said that. I was like, yo, this is.
Yeah, play that shit off Dat Piff so he don't get no credit for it.
Yo, he was snapping so hard in a little song where he telling up. Like,
Oh, yeah, he
talking
was
shit about
snapping.
everybody. He was
That's
like,
the sad
he
thing, man.
talented.
Niggas make
like,
good music.
What was he? He said, I'm not gonna waste a bar on somebody, so he hummed and went back into it. I was like, all right, bro, dude, snapping.
First of all, Tory Lanez is hot, okay? And that's exactly why he shot that bitch, because the gun is hot, and when that bullet come out, it's hot, and it's in her motherfucking foot.
Nah, Tory Lanez fucked his career up. Tory Lanez was doing
Nah, he
big
did.
things.
He did.
Right
I
before
don't think he
that popped off.
did. I don't think he fucked. I said this
Nah,
before.
he fucked up that quarantine radio deal. They was
Yeah,
gonna get
because
him
he had signed with YouTube. I think
That
to do
was
the
gonna be
quarantine
big.
radio.
That was
Okay.
gonna be big for him. And
Okay.
then this whole shit.
Who knew what
fucked him up.
opportunities would have came from that too?
Yeah.
I think the opportunities will return. They always do for
Oh,
men.
no.
For
Except
men
for
in
R.
society.
Kelly.
It won't be
R.
for
Kelly
R. Kelly's still crying
is
in
a
jail.
pedophile.
it won't be for Tory Lanez.
They're not feeding me.
Pedophile.
Damn, they say he ain't
Nobody-
feeding that nigga.
R. Kelly said, R. Kelly said they
That
ain't
nigga
feeding me.
steak dinner. Stop bullshit. Send this nigga a pack of
No, the
oodles and
reason why I
noodles.
say that, I was watching this shit called I May Destroy You. And they showed an example of how men can still thrive in this world versus women. And so this man had kind of covertly raped this girl.
Covertly.
He did a covert condom removal. So basically told her, hey man,
That sounds
I-
intentional.
yeah, that's why it's called. That's why it's a style of rape. And she pretty much outed him to everybody. He was an author though, so he was still allowed to continue his career, but he dropped books under an alias. And that's how the world looks out for men. And I was saying, even though she said he shot him, I still feel like people will support his music, and I feel like they'll give it some time, and you'll see the people come back on his side. Because we've
Yeah.
seen this before
Yeah.
with men. Like, they're gonna... You mean, we've seen it with Chris Brown, man. Chris Brown was blackballed for a minute.
Chris Brown was also 18.
When he beat Rihanna?
Yeah.
I was older than that, wasn't he?
Nah, I don't think so. I think it was like 18 or 19.
Never mind. But
Let's
anyway.
be clear. Rihanna gave him herpes. Okay. Nah, we're not saying that.
Was that a story?
Knock on wood.
That
But
was
that
a
was
story.
one of the stories.
Yeah, that was a
and that's a
story.
good reason to get your ass whipped.
Man,
Nah, it ain't gonna kill you,
shit,
nigga.
bro.
Chill.
Oh no.
Swallow some pills. That shit clear up.
Yeah, just
Nah.
put some ointment down there
That shit don't
once a
go
month.
away.
When that shit get on you.
She was like, "See you in hell, motherfucker."
Listen, man, the verdict
Hey,
is
she
still
out here giving
out.
people herpes. Niggas don't care because she done dated a whole bunch of niggas since Chris Brown.
You
Damn.
can't fuck that many people as a celebrity and not have something.
Oh, fact.
If half of our population in the U.S. has herpes, which is a fact we talked about on this show before.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Well, all of us have it inside us. Is about it getting it activated, and half the people on the planet have herpes. I think it's herpes 1 though. And 2.
Simplex 1 and you got Simplex 2.
Yeah, you either got
That's
Simplex 1
fucked
or
up.
Simplex 2. But anyway, if half of us got herpes, and you
That's
a
all right.
cele-
Just get the Dr. CB book.
and
You
you
be
a
all right.
celebrity, and you fuck 10 girls a night
That book is hard to find.
for a day.
It is.
Like, it's at Comedic Science Institute. If you fuck 10 girls a night for a day, that's 300 girls in a month. Your odds of having something is super high.
Straight up. And now they got the super gonorrhea. You can get that shit with a condom on. Like,
What?
it's like fuck it now. Get you a girl. It's pretty much all you can do.
Why are we talking about this again? Oh, Chris Brown.
With Chris Brown,
Chris
gave Rihanna gave Chris Brown herpes, apparently.
Not saying she did.
Who
was
gave
just
it
a
to her?
story. It was just a rumor.
Good question.
Jay-Z.
Look at how rumors. Look how rumors get started.
That nigga scaring me.
You know what's crazy? Like
JC
what's
got
crazy?
the shit too.
I was listening to the Breonna Taylor shit this
Knock on
week.
wood. Don't pay attention.
I was in
to
that
None of
Breonna
these
Taylor
facts.
wormhole this week, and I was like, you know what? The public don't know what to believe, but they'll believe anything, and the lie spreads faster than the truth.
Oh yeah.
And
What's what my nigga Charlotte been saying? Nobody wants to hear the truth when the lie's more appealing.
Oh yeah, they love the lies. They love the lies.
I would
yeah.
like to know the truth.
Tori, we want to know what happened, man. Sit down, have a 101 with Oprah, man. Let's talk about this thing.
Nah, I think T.I. I think him and T gonna go on
Now,
expeditiously.
You know why he'll never tell the truth about it? Because he got his ass whipped. Don't nobody gonna admit an ass whipping.
Tori,
By
this
a female?
This is a female specimen. What? I guess what
Oh,
prompted
you supposed to
you
be T.I.?
to take
I'm gonna be Tory.
what prompted you to fire your firearm expeditiously in that situation instead of bringing yourself down? Got no
Too many
big
words, T.I. That bitch whooped my ass. Okay, she took her shoe off.
I think at that point, I would exit the situation.
She wears size 11. I tried to run. She threw the shoe like a boomerang.
Listen, we got a sponsor coming up, man. We're gonna be back in this interview in a minute, man. Stay tuned in to Expeditions. I ain't got all them words like that nigga got, man. But y'all wanna check that bullshit out? Go check that bullshit out, man. Other than that, Johnny said the shit was fire. He listened to track 1 through 45.
Shout out to Tory Lanez for still making
How
good
many
music.
tracks on there?
Nah, I think
Nah,
it's
about
13.
13? Oh, okay.
Don't ask how I know. All right, man.
Nigga ain't got no features though.
Because didn't nobody want
Didn't
to
nobody
make a
wanna
song
do
with
shit
him.
with
He
him.
said, fuck it, I'm going to make it
Look
fire.
at Adonis.
Oh, that's that nigga roll on the
Nigga in the
team?
huddle talking shit. Nigga, you don't even play.
Damn, he old. Is he 40?
17.
It's
gone.
40.
Bruh, that nigga still on the roster, bruh. He's like, put me in, coach. I got him.
What the fuck you doing?
Put me in, coach.
Why you
Braid,
sending
your
Iguodala
beard,
seat?
and
I played with
everything.
Bron.
Who gives a fuck?
Nigga play with everybody. Nigga play with Shaq.
Yeah, he did. Damn, that was a long time ago, nigga. We was at the
Nigga
Buffalo
play with
Wild
Alonzo
Wings,
Mourning.
man. Yeah, we was at
Damn.
Buffalo Wild Wings watching the finals.
Mhm.
Damn.
When Buffalo Wild Wings was the spot.
Must
Remember when
be
you
in
used to
there.
get drunk off beer?
Yeah, man.
That was
Bud,
like the
Bud
thing.
Supremes or Bud Light. Bud Supremes or Bud Light Platinums.
Such a fucking disgrace.
Yeah, man.
Like,
I'm
what
glad
were
I
we
stopped
thinking?
drinking beer, man.
What we thinking, man? All right, man. Shit you should Google. This week, Deion Sanders announced that he was announced as Jackson State's head coach.
Shout out to
Get no
Deion.
scandals, nigga.
Prime
Deion
time,
Sanders, prime time, had been coaching 10 years as the offensive coordinator at Trinity Christian School in Cedar Hill, Texas. Led them to 3 state titles. So shout out to Deion on that, man. Update on Cardi B and Offset real quick. She says there was no foul play. It's just that the relationship had ran its course and it was time to move on. Hopefully Cardi B finds her new king. Hit me up.
Somebody gave her $800 on OnlyFans just so
Lord.
she could say, "Hey."
I think she gonna stay single for a minute. I don't
Yeah,
see
she's
her getting
definitely
with
staying
nobody.
single for a while.
Yeah, I don't see her
Most
getting with nobody.
definitely. That's too much.
Now, if y'all remember Griselle Bravos, I think that's her name, from the Jamie Foxx show. She had Jamie on her show this week, going to bed with Griselle. She mentioned to Jamie that Candy Burris had asked her, you know, why y'all never date? Why y'all never really linked up? And I think she jokingly said, you know, girl, he hung like a horse. What I'm going to do with all of that? So she told Jamie about that conversation. They kind of joked back and forth. This is
Damn.
not getting
So
the
Katie
reaction I was
Holmes,
looking for.
Katie Holmes can take the dick, but Fancy can't. Wow, black women, y'all gotta do better.
He wasn't talking about my dick. I don't give a shit.
How
Anyway.
she, how she
Fine.
knows that is what I want to know.
Oh, the nigga Jamie was putting the dick on the slide that beside,
I'm-
like, you know,
yeah,
excuse
I'm pretty
me.
sure he
You know,
was.
slide by, oh, excuse me.
Did
let
they
us-
have sex scenes in that show? Did they have scenes?
Well, they was in a bed together. I don't think they had
Yeah.
like sex scenes. And they
Oh.
kissed a lot.
Ain't she like British or some shit?
She
I
might
don't
be.
know. I would have to look that
Oh,
up.
yeah.
I never questioned her nationality.
Yeah, and she was
She
giving
saw
that
it,
Probably
though.
Nigerian.
That nigga Braxton was trying to get the pussy.
In real life?
No, I'm just saying on the show.
I
Remember they
used
was,
to
they
like
was
when
arguing on
Braxton be
Braxton.
like, toy. When he
Yeah.
used to do shit
And then
like
Braxton ended up getting that white girl.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Ah.
Aha.
Aha.
Tyrod Taylor, man, he had his lungs punctured on the sideline 2 Sundays ago by team doctors, man. He's all right. I think they say he'll be playing. Matter of fact, he played Sunday against the Panthers. We think.
Hopefully. Yeah, that shit was a crazy story to me. They said it was like a 1 in a million possibility.
What were they doing to him?
So he got a cracked rib, so they was trying to inject the rib to take away the pain. Missed the rib, hit the lung.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. And that's trying
If
to
he
do
would've
it out
died,
there,
it
that
would've
must
been
have
Yeah,
about
it
been
was
that
on
shit.
field because everybody's like, "Why is the backup quarterback in the game?" It's like, because this nigga lung punctured.
Must have been the intern out there.
Probably they had a
Trying
new
to-
doctor. He lost his fucking job, I bet.
Quick.
Yeah. California's pushing for zero emissions by 2035 to tackle climate
Tesla
change.
stock now.
They're phasing out gasoline cars to help with that. So We'll see how that goes, man.
That's probably the smartest thing you said on this podcast.
Get some Tesla stock.
Yeah.
Get some. There's more than Tesla out there. Do your research on EV companies. There's some that's still at a good price right now that you can hop in on.
Like who?
Do your research on. It's one. It's Japanese electric car maker called.
You already got a
NIO.
PlayStation. You might as well fuck with
And
the
that
Japanese.
motherfucker about that damn big too.
Yo,
Motherfuckers
NIO.
got no pedals. Got a joystick in that
That shit
bitch.
hum.
Hit X to go, nigga.
It's got a
Square to
screen
stop.
on it.
Hell no.
Also, Ellen issued an apology. We talked about that here about the toxic climate reported over the summer in her workplace. So has her newest season started. She said it'll be her best season yet. She said, although my name is on the show, I did not know everything that was going on. So I've made some changes, and this will be the best year yet. We're going to make this environment to work here just as fun as the show is. So Ellen's taking a little bit of control and taking
I heard she was
responsibility
part
for
of the
things.
problem.
Listen.
If you part of the problem, how you gonna come over there and try to make it better?
Oh, she did admit to that. She said, "I have my bad days. I can be a bad, I could come in here down. I could, I can have my attitude because I want things." So she did apologize herself somewhere in there for her attitude. I did peep that.
I heard she was touching bitches too. You apologize for that?
Listen, I
Opening a
enjoyed,
couple of
I
envelopes.
enjoyed every
That
titty
Teen
I
Fridays.
did. Y'all niggas getting some Savage Fenty for men? That shit
I'm
dropping
definitely
this-
getting that
this-
shit.
This
Nah.
Christmas season.
I'm
I'm good.
putting that shit on the gram too. Y'all see
What
my
is that,
fa-
cologne?
Nah, it's draws.
that needs to be-
Draws?
Yeah,
some
men
draws.
underwear.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's Rihanna shit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Oh, I
doing
might
the
get
men-
some.
Yeah, there you
I might
go.
get some. It's
Change of
Rihanna.
heart.
King
It's
Kong's
Rihanna,
rock
man. I
that
fuck with Rihanna.
All right. Big
Fuck
cat
with Rihanna.
rescue to the right.
You know what I'm saying? That's my baby. Even though she got herpes, we good.
shit. No, she don't. Hey,
Just
what
playing with
they
you,
say?
Rihanna.
Hey, everybody
Knock
want to
on
hear
wood.
everybody. Nobody want to hear the truth when the lie more appealing.
Oh, they gonna run with that
She ain't
shit.
got no fucking herpes.
They gonna run with that
She
shit.
gonna put herpes in them Fendi Savages.
I'll take
Niggas
it.
gonna-
Pay extra $15 at the herpes edition.
All right, man. Also, Union. There's a in New York City, Union Square clock is now clowning down climate change.
I seen that.
The
They should
clock is.
donate that money to Black Lives Matter. Fuck them niggas.
I was about to say, don't they do something like this almost every century? Y2K come, everybody's panicking about computers.
Well,
2012 came, they said,
Oh yeah, man. I was
you know what I'm
sitting there,
saying?
I was sitting in my mom in the year 2000.
and nothing happened.
I was looking at my mom. I was like, I want my mom to be the last person I see before I die.
Oh man,
Ain't nothing fucking happening.
Hey, that's actually sweet.
nigga, we went outside. We was in the neighborhood doing some crazy shit. But they were saying the clock is now counting down to something crucial. The time left to decrease carbon emissions before the planet reacts in a devastating, irreversible tipping point. So they're saying it'll look like mass heat waves, raging fires, droughts, and limited water supply. Has a Tuesday afternoon.
Fucking
the
Water
clock
World.
read 7 years, 100 days,
What's the
17
movie with
hours,
Charlize
and
Theron?
29 minutes and
was Water
22
World.
seconds.
Okay.
So we got 7 more years, man. 7 years and 100
I'm not
days,
believing
man.
that
Or
bullshit.
Mad Max.
Hold
You
on,
like
man.
Mad
You're
Max.
not believing this bullshit.
I'm not believing
We
that
all be
bullshit.
riding 4-wheelers through the desert.
You're not believing this
Nope.
bullshit.
Not. The only
do
way
gotta-
I believe it is if we go into a war in the next couple years, and then maybe.
He's right
Because
though, because
real talk.
yeah, that's what's going to be. Like we're gonna be
Yeah.
fighting over resources.
Yeah. So if we go into a war, then maybe. But I mean, that's just some bullshit, man. Like
Hold on.
that-
Are you saying the climate change isn't real?
climate change is definitely real.
So
You don't think it's gonna be 7 years though?
you think you got more time?
Probably.
I think he's right. I don't think we got 7 fucking years.
I mean, it's,
Because I feel
we
like
on
people are doing
God's
what they
time.
got to cause. I mean, people eating more vegan meat now. You got people buying electric cars. I think we slowly doing the right things.
I think the percentage is high enough with those things like vegan meat and electric cars
Yeah.
for you to think there's a change, but I don't think so. We still throw our trash in the garbage can and bury that shit in
I recycle.
landfills.
What I can.
So I don't know. 7 years, I fuck with it. I like it. I like Doomsday. I fuck with Doomsday.
Not me,
You
man.
fuck with Doomsday?
That last year, I'm gonna be tearing
I
up
watched
the
too
coochie.
many of those movies. Like, what's that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger when they was on Mars and shit?
Total Recall?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, I like that shit.
That's not a Doomsday movie.
I mean, it's kind of, they was living in a bubble on Mars, and if you get outside the bubble, you turn into a fucking alien.
No, you don't. You lose your fucking oxygen. That's what happens.
Yeah, but you like mutating shit.
No, you don't. You lose the oxygen, and their eyes got
Would you
big.
fuck
That's
a
what
3
happens
titty
when you
bitch?
get out in space. When you
Would you
get out
fuck a-
in space, like that's what happens to you. Your
Yeah,
face.
but so you saying the deformity of him when he got
Yeah.
outside the bubble was due to the oxygen?
Yes,
But they was deformed because of something. Remember the 3 titty bitches?
I do remember that too.
Yeah, they was deformed because of something on Mars, man. Y'all hitting the 3 titty bitch just real quick before we move on.
I mean, they 3 titties.
Probably. Be interesting though.
I would like to see how it looks. And
That's
if
a
it
lot.
freaks
That's a
me
lot
out,
of
I'm
nipple
good.
to lick.
but if it turns you on a little bit, you into the 3 titty bitches.
I just want to see it.
Nah,
I'm
with
really
you.
not a titty man. Like,
But
that.
it's like
I
you
like
want me
'em,
to
but
suck
it's
one.
just-
For butt cheeks.
It's like you gotta suck the
Nah,
middle breast
Nah, that's too much.
That's too much.
and
That's
rub
too
the
much.
other 2 nipples.
Crazy.
Stupid.
All right, like we do every week this time, man. What are you guys watching on the tube?
Oh, I already told y'all what I was watching.
Yeah.
This
I
nigga
watched the most
cheated.
recent episode of The Boys. The Boys is finally getting good. I was a little
I
bit
tried
worried
to watch
about
it.
the
I fell
season.
asleep.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about this season. Mandalorian coming out in a couple weeks. Walking Dead coming back in a couple weeks. They announced that I don't know why I'm making all these announcements, but WandaVision comes
I
out
am
in
not
December.
watching that shit.
You're not watching WandaVision?
It's gonna be trash.
I'm
It
watching.
look like it's gonna be alright.
All right. Well,
I'll
you
watch
tell
it.
me, and then I'll watch
I got
it.
you. I
It's
started
gonna be good.
watching Lovecraft Country again.
Hey, Lil Crab.
It's
Did
better
you
the
all watch
second
it this
time
week?
around.
I ain't watched it yet.
Oh, okay.
I got-
It's weird.
I started it and I passed out.
It's from the you remember the Asian chick?
Yeah, it's a flashback episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's her shit.
I did see the beginning when she fucked dude. I did see that part.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
That's it, man. Fuck
Oh.
the rest of this shit. Oh, I
Alright.
watched the CrossFit Games last week. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Was it on ESPN?
It was on YouTube.
Okay.
It was part 1 was virtual, and part 2 they're gonna be in person. That's gonna be on CBS.
What was the challenges?
They had 7 different workouts. The first one was 21 thrusters, 21 pull-ups, 3 rounds,
What's the weight on the thrusters?
135.
Hmm.
That was the first one. I mean, the people that the dude and the girl that won the last 3 years, they pretty much was first place, so they probably gonna win the competition again.
What was the other exercise? I'm just interested.
Let's see. The second exercise was 1,000-meter row as fast as you can. The winning time I think was like 2:37 or something like that. Third exercise was it's called Dirty Diane. It was 4 rounds, 15 deadlifts at 205, I believe,
Oh,
and
that ain't
then 15 handstand push-ups.
Oh,
Fourth was a handstand hold for as long as you can. Fifth was crazy. That shit was 5 rounds, 15 overhead squats, 15 burpees over the bar, and a 500-meter run.
Yo, that's the track and 100 extra yards.
Yeah, and then the sixth workout. What the fuck was the sixth workout? And the seventh workout was crazy. That was the last one. It was 5 rounds, 50 GHD sit-ups, 50 double unders.
What's the GHD sit-ups?
It's like when you got your legs up on the like a decline,
Uh-huh.
and you go down and come back up. That's a sit-up.
I gotta start
So you
watching
do
some of
50,
this
40,
shit.
30, 20, 10. And then you had to do 5 cleans, 4 cleans, 10 cleans. I forgot what the power cleans was. I think it was 235 on the power cleans.
Well, it ain't ESPN. I don't watch
Oh
it.
my god.
Yeah, but that was the CrossFit Games part 1. Part 2 is in 2 weeks now. The top 5 people go and compete in person.
That's
And then I watched Tyron Woodley fight Kobe Covington. Kobe Covington kicked his ass and said a whole bunch of racist shit afterwards.
what did he say?
He was just saying Black Lives Matter was a whole bunch of terrorists and that they're Marxists and he'll never support Black Lives Matter and shit like
and
that.
he just whooped your black ass. Shit,
Yeah.
we got our ass whooped by some Trump supporters too.
Hey, shout out to Jordan for coming out with these Coming to America kits, man.
What number are
They
they?
got the Soul Glow 4s. Soul Glow 4s.
Ew. They different though.
They're different.
Yeah, I can see rappers wearing them
Kind
shits.
of fuck with him.
Yeah,
Those are dope.
definitely.
I
And
could fuck
also-
with him.
One more last one. Oh, well, actually, 2 more last ones. The Last Dragon Air Force Ones.
That's dope. Fuck with the Last Dragon, man.
Last Dragon Air Force
Show
Ones.
enough.
Look
Hey,
'em up.
Anybody
one.
see Nelly on Dancing with the Stars?
Nelly was killing that shit.
For real?
Uh-huh.
I seen his Jordans because he's talking
Nigga had
about
the Jordans
J's.
with
He
the
had the Jordan
heels.
3s with the heels for dancing.
Yeah.
He had Jordan 3s with the heels.
Yeah, you ain't seen
Custom
that?
made
Custom made Air Jordan 3s.
No. But check out these Sandlock Chucks. I know everybody.
Oh, them dope.
I actually do like those.
Yeah.
How much they want for them?
I don't know.
Oh, that's
Probably a grip.
what you call it? Thumbprint on the bottom. What was the dog's name?
Um,
The Beast.
The Beast. Yeah, The Beast.
Killing me, Smalls.
That was a good show.
That was
good
a
movie.
great movie. Did anybody see the Emmys?
I started to watch them, but
Nah.
they was just too what's the word that pandering. They were pandering to Black Lives
Oh.
Matter way too much.
It's just not right what they're doing.
That's why I don't
to
like Hollywood.
black folks.
Hollywood is always like, we're just gonna do what it makes us sound good so we can keep getting movie roles. It's like y'all didn't give a fuck about black folk 2 years ago.
Just like the NFL.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
NFL commercials make me sick.
Because they always talk, like a couple years ago they were talking about Trump, and now it's all Black Lives Matter.
Whatever the climate is outside.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Hollywood like that, man. Fuck Hollywood, man. I like niggas to straight up, bruh.
Like Black Entertainment Television that we don't support.
Fuck BET.
Okay.
They owned by white crackers.
Yeah, that's true. But it's
Yeah.
still niggas on TV.
I
it's
guess
just
so.
Fuck everything.
Niggas with jobs, pretty much. They
So
know-
I mean, until Revolt gets a little bit bigger,
true, but nobody want to sign with Revolt because they don't understand.
they don't understand the vision.
Yeah.
They don't see the vision. All right, man. Since we ain't watching shit, I ain't watched shit. I watched that. I don't know if I talked about that here, but I May Destroy You. Y'all should go check that out.
Oh, watch Sneakerhead.
Sneakerheads is something I'm definitely checking out tonight. I can't wait to get into that. It looks like they're looking for the Air Jordan Zeros. Ooh.
They got Air Jordan Zeros.
No, they don't. They made up a storyline. So, but some rare pair of sneakers is what this season is about, man. And
I'm about to type.
I'm gonna have to catch up on Love Country, man. But other than that, man, we go ahead and get into these awards.
Anything's possible.
Last night it was Push and Ciroc. All right, man. Real nigga of the week. I think we said it right here, man. Our man Jamarcus.
Go Jamarcus. Go Jamarcus.
Let me get
Go
his-
Jamarcus.
Let me get his full name real quick. I hate when y'all get quiet. when I'm
I'm sorry, man.
Jamarcus Glover, man. Shout out to Jamarcus Glover, man. Breonna Taylor's ex-boyfriend. Holding it down, not taking the plea deal, taking every year of that drug sentence he got locked up for, man. So shout out to him.
Shout out to that nigga for real, for real.
Dunce Metal. Active Valor. I like that. We might change it to the Active Valor. All right, Dunce Metal, man. Goes out to Jason Whitlocks for his comments.
He got
on,
the what's my nigga? The Carl Kanai Valor on, bruh, or the Sean John Valor?
what, that shit right there?
No, I'm talking about the Act of Valor.
I'm done.
Got the Pele Valor. Go to Burlington, get that Pele Valor suit.
It's velour.
Jason Whitlock took to the air to let us know that, man, Breonna Taylor shouldn't have been dating a drug dealer in the first place. And basically, she got herself shot. Jason Whitlock, please stop.
Yeah, Jason Whitlock, man.
Jason Whitlock, you still don't like Michael Vick.
He don't like nobody. He don't like Iverson.
You don't like people who look like you.
That's crazy.
Do you like your mother,
He
your
probably
brothers, your cousins? Is his wife white?
Probably. I mean, that don't mean nothing. I don't compare
What's
nobody.
wrong with having a
blackness
white
to-
wife?
Yeah, I say I don't compare nobody blackness to that.
I mean, just saying, normally when they sell out
Cause
that
we love
bad,
This Is America and Donald Glover white as hell.
yeah, but when they sell out that bad,
Trust me.
it's a sister standing next to you.
Mm.
The reason why these black men are with these white women is for the purpose of fucking.
They like the
Don't take it personal. That
Like the
man's
pussy
trying to
every night.
plow that motherfucker. He's trying to plow her to death.
I'm just trying.
Better
I'm
believe
just
that.
trying to do to the white woman what the white man did to us for years.
What's that?
Fuck them?
That's it.
Come
Don't
on, fool,
take it
let's get
serious.
Preachy Crazy Legs
See-
and go to this party.
See, black
Hey
girls,
man,
y'all be
why you
don't
talk
do
all
this
that
to
shit
my
about
hair.
white women? No, why you talk all that shit about white men but date white women?
I'm just trying to do what the
Hey.
white man did to us for years.
White women
What's
take
that?
nut and rub it in their hair. God damn it.
Oh,
Black
hey,
women
man,
not
hold
gonna
on,
do
do
that.
they do that? I was actually talking to my homegirl about that, and she I was like, "Y'all black women be shaming niggas when they want to have their booty hole played with."
First of all, I didn't take it there. I was just stating the fact that they're a lot freakier.
But white women be
But-
they offer it. They be like, "You want me to lick your ass?"
What the fuck?
Go ahead, Becky.
First of all, I don't want any chick that's offering to lick my ass. Or any ass at
You
that.
gotta stop shaming.
I'm not shaming.
Oh man, all right,
Ain't
man.
nothing wrong with getting your
Person of
ass
the
ate as a
week.
man, man.
I mean, damn, she got to kiss you with them same lips.
Who give it's your butthole?
I guess.
Kissing this.
So you'll kiss your own asshole?
Hell
Nigga,
yeah.
you sound stupid as hell. You sound stupid.
Oh man,
I don't give a fuck. Shit is my butthole, nigga.
Hell
I
no.
know how I wipe.
Doo-doo come out of there. I'm done.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, yeah, baby. Toss my salad, then come kiss me. All right, man.
All right,
Person
person
of the week. Arthur Ashe, man. Famous black tennis player.
I'm done.
Yo, this nigga.
I'm done. I am done.
Yo, yo. It's hot.
Shout out to Arthur Ashe. Oh, man. Very famous black tennis player.
You can't follow up off the ass with yo, toss my salad and then come kiss me. Nah, you gotta let that breathe.
I am done.
Yo, man, ain't nothing wrong with that shit, man.
This nigga,
I ain't,
man.
if you listen to this podcast, don't let your nigga shame you for getting your ass saved.
There's a lot wrong with that shit.
Don't listen to that nigga. Hey, don't take up your pleasure because you embarrassed.
That nigga be bent over, toes curled. to
Nah,
his
you get your ass head on your back.
your toes still be so like.
Just toot your butt up a little bit.
I am dead. I'm done with this nigga, man. Can we continue, please?
I got the hiccups now, man. Arthur Ashe, man. In 1975, he made history by becoming the first African-American male to win the men's single title at Wimbledon. In 1968, he became the first black man to win the U.S. Open. 2 years later, he won the Australia Open. I got the hiccups, man, laughing at myself, I guess. He was the co-founder of the Association of Tennis Professionals. Arthur Ashe actually died in 1980 due to heart problems, man. A lot of people say. Apparently, he had.
the ass. We can't even get this
Apparently, he got HIV from a bad needle that was from a procedure that was performed on him by a doctor.
That's fucked
Oh, that is
up.
fucked up.
Yeah.
How much his family get?
Who knows? He's already rich. They probably didn't give him nothing.
Nah, nigga, you
They
still
probably
gonna get
killed
this
him.
malpractice.
But he was
Conspiracy.
inducted into the Tennis Hall of Fame in 1985.
Oh shit, yo, man.
What Pops used to do? He be weak.
Rest in peace.
All
Pops,
right, man. Shout out to Arthur Ashe, though, man. Go Google him, man, if you don't know nothing about him, man. Next time your kid got to do a Black History Project, tell him to do it on Arthur Ashe.
I know, man. Do it on somebody that ain't LeBron James.
Yeah. Or
That's
Odell Beckham Jr.
Man, hell no. All right, man. What's up, man? What you guys got going on this weekend, man? Talk to me.
I'm going to a kickball tournament tomorrow.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Come out there, man.
Oh, I gotta work.
Oh, yeah, true.
I probably don't.
But that's
get off
about
till
it,
super late.
man. You know, work out, you know what I'm saying? Get ready for this marathon and just keep prepping, you know what I'm saying?
I'm ready to go to California.
Oh man,
I'm ready to go to Cali, too, man.
I'm ready. To
I
go.
keep getting text messages every day from the dispensaries telling me what specials they got.
Oh
I've
shit!
been
Send me
getting
some of
those.
them texts, motherfucker. Why the hell?
I'm gonna send you
get
something every
some of
day while
those.
we out there. It's like, hey, bro, they got the damn pre-rolls for $3 today.
Oh man.
I am gonna get me some muscle rub though when I get out there. Hey, shout out to all my lokes out there.
Hey, if I go out there,
this nigga
I
get
told
a
my
shot.
girl. I told my girl I'm gonna do it for the podcast. Hey, I got a new like style of dance. It look like the crip walk, but
Yeah.
it's non-threatening.
Okay,
It's
cool.
non-threatening.
Oh
Cool.
shit, I
Put
can't
your
wait to see
hands
this.
together like
It's
this.
about to break Bow Wow legs for doing this
Toe
shit.
tap.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
All right, then it's
You ain't
similar.
doing nothing
Yeah,
funny.
you got
ain't
the
throwing
elbows
up
in
nothing. You
a
just
elbows in a
toe-tapping.
similar
Elbows?
position.
A similar position.
Similar.
Not to say you just toe tapping as you're going.
You gotta
know
give it a
what I'm
name
saying?
though, bruh.
Toe tap.
The drip walk.
Drip walk. I like drip walk.
Drip walk.
All right, man. Drip walk with my man Big Cat Rescue right here.
Hey
Hey man, do y'all see this man's drip? I want y'all to get on YouTube and see this man's drip, man. I'm actually envy of this shirt.
Man, niggas be hating,
I got to get me one of them
trendsetter,
motherfuckers.
Big Bat Rescue. Nigga got the beta print on.
Nigga Bulldog Rescue in the hood. Bulldog Rescue. I mean Pitbull Rescue in the hood.
That's what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay fly as fuck.
This has been episode 125 of the Kickin' Shit Podcast, man. Thank y'all for joining us this Monday morning. If you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done so yet and you're on Apple Podcasts, man, go ahead and leave us a review and all that good shit, man. Other than that, man, we're going to slide up out this bitch
Shout out
real
to all my
smooth.
niggas getting their buttholes ate properly in the world.
Fuck those niggas.
Hey, yo. Listen, man. Love the life you live, man, and the people in it. Find the positive in every situation and live in the moment because this life is not forever, man. We gonna talk to y'all niggas next week. Be sure you when you get your asshole, hey, nigga, just
Toot it up. Don't get on all fours.
Fuck those
Lay your
niggas.
back and toot the butt up a little
You
bit.
ever seen the nigga that was getting his ass ate?
Yeah.
That's right.
Daddy, are you on the radio?
Did y'all see Bronny James smoking weed?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Shit was wild, man. Shout out to Bronny, bro. I wonder what hybrid he was smoking.
He hit that good too.
Probably.
He hit it real good. I say, oh, he got him a good pull.
Nigga hold that shit like a girl that's smoking for the first time.
I kept asking myself why. Why are you doing this?
Okay, I'm gonna try.
But why on camera and why post it to the world? And what did that conversation look like when LeBron James called the
first
court?
Oh, LeBron probably called up. You know I'm gonna beat your fucking ass, right?
First of all, Bron probably know he smoked weed.
I figured that.
He probably knows he smoked weed.
figured that.
But at the end of the day, he didn't expect that to be broadcasted.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, true.
They
He probably
stay in
had that
This day and
California.
age, this day and age, I think everybody that maybe got a kid and they might be 36 and up, maybe 37 and up, maybe even 40 and up. You know it's okay for your kid to smoke weed. They ain't gonna kill
He
him.
got weed money in his allowance.
He
I don't know
probably,
about
he
that.
pretty
probably
sure.
just asked him like, son, don't post that.
Yeah, he was like, so
Why
I go
you-
some
what
more
happened?
weed
Yo,
money.
What happened?
It's bad enough I'm in the bubble and I can't even get to you, man.
Yeah,
Just
but
don't,
why?
don't
Why?
do
Why you
all
had to
that.
put it on camera, son?
Don't do all
Those
that.
silly ass.
Yeah, Bronny been wilding though. They gotta take that nigga social media away.
He do be doing
He
some
posted the
wild
picture with the white girl, and then he the week later he posted a picture smoking weed.
shit. You know what's up, white bitch.
He got him a white girl, man.
I mean, that's
Somebody
what you do.
said he hitting threes on and off the court.
Oh shit,
That was
that's
crazy.
fucked up.
That was crazy.
That little girl don't need to be treated like that.
Daddy, are you on the radio?